Welcome to the Bird Therian Gear Highlight series, where I talk about the types of gear I have, what makes them gear to me, and other similar options there are. This also includes gear that I would like to have in the future. Starting off with one of my favorites and most used types of bird gear, bird ID bands. Both captive and wild birds can be given a plastic or metal leg band with colors, letters, and numbers for the purpose of tracking and identification. Female birds are sometimes, but not always, banded on the left side, so I tend to wear my bands on the left wrist. The majority of my band collection is leather bracelets, since they are easier to find at art and craft markets, and have a lot of color and pattern variety. Plastic is often too cheap or colorful, and metal is too expensive and a lot fancier than I want. Leather is more durable, and I'm not wearing it 24/7, living outside like a bird, rain or shine. I have a few beaded bracelets and friendship bracelet styles, but most are 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch wide bands. These bands are also used as a way of checking for shifts. Whenever I decide to wear a band or two, I take a minute to check if I'm feeling particularly animal at all, and I wear a band corresponding to that stereotype. I have a red band for the red patch on a cockatiel's cheek feathers and general warmer climate, a blue band for my salamander stereotype that represents water, which I sometimes pair with a moss agate beaded bracelet, which reminds me of the ponds and lakes that salamanders tend to live around. Bands can also be worn as an ankle bracelet if you want to have a more realistic placement, since some birds are mainly banded on the legs, though larger birds are occasionally given a wing tag, like vultures. Ankle-sized bracelets are harder to find, though. One reason bands are among my favorite type of gear is they are very subtle. You can go less subtle when choosing something to wear as a band if you want, like buying a genuine bird band online large enough to wear as a ring, or getting one that fits your stereotype's leg and wear it as a necklace or keychain. There is also the option to get one 3D modeled and printed, or commission a metalworker locally or online to make you an accurate band. If you want to go even more subtle, you could wear something that symbolizes a band like a friendship bracelet or watch. Socks with stripes or a ring around the ankle area represent a leg band if you want. Anything can be gear if it makes you feel like your stereotype. As for future gear plans, I may someday get an ankle-sized band or a metal, cockatiel-sized leg band to keep as a keychain for a backpack. If anyone asks, it can be explained as a memento of an old pet who passed or was rehomed, though be prepared to provide the name and species and a little bit of fond memories of that non-existent pet. That, or you can just say that you think birds are cool. As always, gear is not necessary to be a Therian or to express yourself. I wear bands both to express my bird side, but also as an accessory for an outfit. I have several more gear highlights on the way over the next few months, so keep an eye out if you want to know how to express your bird stereotype through appearance, or have any gear type recommendations. Decide to get a bracelet or band for everyday use. Make sure it's something decent quality and held together with a snap or built like a belt. Don't go for the cheap one that's held together with cord. They will not last very long. This one got me maybe 2 uses before it broke.